Let me tell you something, man. Since many people like to go against the things I say about South Africa, you are only influencing me to say more truth, because some of these things were hidden gems about South Africa, because we had to promote our country in a way whereby it seems like we are the perfect country, we are the most united country. But that's not it. How far and how long can we keep on lying to the world? Keep on lying to ourselves? We know very well the truth about our country. We know the deep-rooted issues in our country come from racism and tribalism. What I mean is that we know all the separation and the lack of unity is always coming from tribalism or racism. And that is based in South Africa. Even though South Africa can be one of the best countries in Africa, like you guys are claiming. But which black people are making South Africa the best? Without you including white people, the white billionaires, the white millionaires in South Africa. Exclude them from the conversation. Take their wealth away and leave the black people only. Will it still be the most richest country? So let's be honest. Don't lie, man. Don't lie because you want to be the biggest patriot. Don't build your patriotism based on lie. Don't do that, because it's not going to be sustainable, because a young man like this and Q is going to come into the play and expose your lies, because you are lying to the people. Don't lie to the people. We know in our country we are not the most united country, man. There is racism. Racism is always thriving. Every time there's a rugby game, we are told our country is united. You guys are united through rugby. Some of us don't even watch rugby. We don't even like rugby. We don't even know 2 or 3 or 4 5 players in the national rugby team. That's how much you're not invested in it, because it was never put into us that this is the sport you must like. Yeah, we're gonna watch Bafana soccer. We were raised playing soccer. In our schools, they invest in soccer. We grew up in, before we went to the fancy schools, the private schools, when we got the chance. We grew up going to the public schools. We went to the public school. Growing up, we never had any chance of playing rugby. As in like, hey, we're playing rugby, we're gonna be a rugby team. It was never even empowering us, because there was not even the nutrition they could give us, so for us to believe in rugby that much. But soccer, it was always put in us. That's why we watch soccer, we support Bafana and all of that. But don't tell us about the unity that can come from rugby. Why is the unity with these white people in South Africa is not coming from Bafana? First of all, the name Bafana doesn't favor white people and their language. You think white people will be like, yeah, no DNA, just RSA, Bafana. Come on, man. Have you seen a bunch of white people celebrating Bafana? Have you seen a bunch of white people back to the stadium like they are always full in the rugby? They watch rugby because rugby was a team that was started by them. It was started by white people and Afrikaner people who have the big bodies, because yeah, their parents, they have the means to take care of them with the nutrition and everything. Growing up, they eating healthy steaks and nice things. So some things are even coming from the genes of their parents, because they're fortunate enough to be eating a full cow in just one day. So it's different with them and us. So we can't be uniting over rugby. And then you want to tell us that the unity in South Africa, no DNA, just RSA, talking about rugby. Why is there no DNA, just RSA, not coming from the sport Bafana? It's not gonna come from the sport Bafana. It's not. And you'd be lying to yourself and the rest of the world if you claim that white people of South Africa and black people of South Africa are united. Why is white people still fighting over you guys not giving you a Bella bill? They will never want you guys to be in the same space with their kids. They don't want your kids to go to the same schools with their kids. That's how much racism we have in our country. They don't want your kids to start introducing their own languages in their own schools, wherever their schools are located. That's how much racism we have. Tribalism. I always see it here in my YouTube channel. I tell people I'm Tsonga, I'm from Limpopo. You see a bunch of Xhosa guys, a bunch of Zulu guys. I don't know what they think they are, these people. Maybe because this culture of Zulu has been promoted so much, they think they are the only tribe in South Africa. They think they can bully people. I dare you to tell them to come to Limpopo. They will find out that they are not the only ones. They are not the only G's. They can be dealt with. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to promote any violence, but I'm speaking to the Zulu guys who are always commenting here, thinking that they are the only ones who are entitled to South Africa, calling people amashangane, calling people kwere, and all of that thing. Come on, man. Come on, man. You are not the only thing. You're not the only thing. We can dive deep into you guys, your less fortunate things. You don't even go to the mountains and circumcise. We can dive deep into that. As we go to the mountains, yakamadlala. So as we are blessed in many ways, we are coming from Limpopo, man. People from Limpopo. If you don't know, you will know. If you ask your girlfriend, if your girlfriend has been child from a guy from Limpopo, then you will understand. So don't tell us, hey, when I hear you are Zulu, when I kwere, when I shangane. Don't do that. There is no need to do that. You are only reinforcing the tribalism. So we have a tribalism problem in our country, whereby people think their tribe is the superior tribe compared to other people's tribes. They want their tribe's music to be played in a national heritage day. Only a certain tribe's music will be played because somehow they have a monopoly against the other tribes. Their music will dominate, their culture will dominate, everything will dominate. So tribalism is also reinforced systematically. We see now many people they hate Julius Malema because he's from Limpopo, Kimopedi Damani. They hate him. They hate President Ramaphosa because he's a vendor. They don't want to submit to a vendor guy. Yeah, I know Mr. Ramaphosa, he comes with his own less fortunes. I know President CIC Julius Malema comes with his own less fortunes too. But some of these people are just rejecting these two leaders because hi, batho Limpopo batho ba ke mashangane, hey ke mapedi, ke ba venda, ke ma what. So tribalism is also a big factor in our country. So how can we claim unity when we are so divided through tribes? We are divided through tribes, we are divided through kingdoms. Different kingdoms, different chiefdoms, different chiefs. Hey, mina maka bungeni we maka nwashinyamani. So ingenzeli wena, mina hosi ya mina hosi bungeni, wena hosi ya wena hosi chavani. Things like that. Like there is no need. But it's still happening, it's still reinforced. The tribalism is called tribalism. So what unity are you talking about? What unity are you talking about amongst blacks? There is no unity. Like we still have a long way to go with this unity we are talking about, guys. Like there's no unity, there's still tribalism, racism. So don't lie to the world and act like, hey, South Africa, we're the most united country as we hate Nigeria. You are uniting in hating Nigeria. How do you unite in hating Nigeria? How do you unite in hatred? Why don't you unite in the good things? Unite in church, unite in mosque, unite in a national prayer where you pray for people nationally. Unite in like a state of emergency where it's a public holiday for everyone and you do the same thing, same culture, same heritage, same belief system. We can't do that because you're so divided. We are so divided. Different cultures, different tribes, different everything is different. So what unity are you guys talking about in South Africa? Trying to claim and lie to the world. There's no unity here. People are so divided. Racism is dividing people. Tribalism is dividing people. And language. Language is another dividing barrier. Dividing people. So, no man, don't lie to the world. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.